Hey guys, good morning. Slept a little bit longer today. Really going in those vampire hours. It's a hot day today, and it's getting a little bit cooler now. It's 7 p.m. We are here with our Deathwish Emperor campaign, our 6th Emperor campaign, Mortal Empires, on part 3. We are 44 turns in. As you can see, we are in the middle of the Empire. Not in Reichland, but around Talabecland, Hochland, Ostland, and Midland. We also have another campaign running inside the Empire, Beastman. This campaign will go a little bit slower because we're gonna put most hours towards the Empire. Today also I might play some Witcher 2 during night, just to keep up with the game, so we don't forget where we are. We have played the Empire before that. This campaign we had to declare war on all known factions, only diplomacy being declared war, and never peace treaty. We're about 13 hours in this campaign, which is beginning of day 3. There are 3 attempts, but restarts only happen in the first week of the campaign, not make it extreme. Yoo-hoo! Hey guys. Also, if you guys missed it, the man of the month for June 2019 goes to King Roman. King Roman ninja did last minute. Not if he was 1 minute too slow, but he is a good candidate for this month. That puts Roman to 9 man of the month requests, and me sometimes dreaming about Roman requesting too much League of Legends. Okay, we are here between these 4 capitals: Middenheim, Hergig, Talabheim, and Wolfenburg. Lost Aldorf yesterday to Boris on the first attack. We need to get a second army and start leveling them, because without a second army we're not gonna go anywhere. We do need a little bit more money as well.
Let us begin.
Need more money as well. I'm taking Middenheim so I can delay any attacks on the other side. Look at those idiots Norskans. They didn't take care of Salzmund. This might be a good location to create a core of our empire here from. Good thing we didn't have to push towards Eastern Oblast. Eastern Oblast will create a lot of problems later. So we're under siege by Ostland, and Kislev is coming. We need to protect Wolfenburg.
Do not waste my potential.
Need to protect Wolfenburg, just march over there. This army will have its limits, but right now it's fine.
Gur calls to me on the trail.
Yeah. Guys getting useful, becoming useful. Might push this wall here, but I'm not sure it's gonna happen. The treasury supports it. What do we have here? Rayleighfield got the last 2 activated, so we don't need a building. We'll activate draft irregulars, and we're going to remove it here. We do need to get barracks here. This is where we gonna start doing our second army. It's expensive in the mountains though. What can you do?
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit!
Mountains are expensive.
Yes.
Hey Astrik, thank you so much. Yoo-hoo! Hey Downflux. I don't think we can afford a second Emperor camp right now. We have to be very careful with the remaining gold.
Move!
I refuse. I cannot. Yes?
Booker, deliver me. Do not critically fail. It's 3% chance.
Strike!
Yeah, good man, Booker. So using assault units here to make it easier to defend some cities, since we currently only have one army. The assault unit plus the garrison should be enough to protect some cities. Hey, Hyun. We'll be working on a second army here. The second army will be have to level on the rebels between the Herrick and Talabheim. And it's gonna be the second army. It's gonna be on rebellion and light army duty, cause army without experience, without high ranked lord and heroes on the low tier units, 1044, not gonna do good on anything else. Can't believe we almost have a veteran swordsman. Veteran swordsman can get armor damage, speed, upkeep reductions are critical. This is the only modern technology here. This is shit. This two will get as well. Okay.
Beast wizard!
Swordsmen are almost veteran swordsmen. No such thing as swordsmen to sword masters.
You summon me.
Yeah, all good here, all good. Hopefully Northern will be busy with Norska. And nobody skips spamming from the south. This area, it's doable, especially this area here. But eventually we'll hit the limits. Hit the limits where the swordsmen will not be able to sustain defeat the enemy troops.
Yoo-hoo. Go Alec.
Hey Tom Gap, thank you. Pepper Gargoyle, thank you for months. Beastman later, not 100% sure. Wanna play some Witcher 2 later.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Hey Saklon. I'm constantly delaying the Witcher 2 and I do wanna play it. Like, putting everything else ahead. We're about, I think 25 hours in the Witcher 2 playthrough. Yeah, 25 hours in. Kislev. Surviving, yes, surviving. One day at a time. They're everywhere and they're coming with good units now. Hey, Cookies. One skilled Empire captain could hold Wolfenburg. Might send 3 armies, Kislev. I saw about the sub streams, but I don't care about it. You're not gonna do such things. Did the rebels just destroy both Austin armies? What the hell? Those rebels are crazy with the Rise Guard. Nolan fall. The rebels are not attacking Stirland. Unfortunately, not lucky here right now.
So,
All the raiding, it's gonna be hard to afford anything really.
Power. The nation calls.
Nation calls.
Winds of Gur. Wind of Shammon, I will.
Actually, good experience here.
Ulrich's will.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I work hard to get these mortars. There is a chance the mortars get killed. If the chance exists, we cannot take it. Because I'm not building artillery building until tier 5. The enemy has cavalry, auto-resolve has a chance to destroy artillery. Even a small chance, we cannot take it. Hey Oz, hey Bumbleum. Well, rebels are hostile to everybody, but they don't guarantee attack everybody. Like, they didn't attack Stirland in Wisland. And they didn't carry my Aldorf siege, Kappa.
Crossbowmen! Ready for war! State troops, ready!
Didn't get a notification I'm live. I don't know what to tell you. Follow Twitter. Follow Twitter, you can't miss me.
Great cannon! Black powder blessed! By Ulrich's wrath!
The Empire endures by my will alone. For the Empire.
Sigmar, show us!
The Rise got there. The great swords. Need to shoot also those handy gunners.
Machine! Ready to engage! Water!
They'll never move again. Haste roll catching. At speed. Go. Take position. Formation march.
Don't care about the reinforcements.
Take the ground.
The gun, Thunderers on the left. A little bit to the side. Break the armor that Reichsguard unit.
Quick march. On way. I am master of
Armor goes to 60, and now we shoot on the crossbows.
Quickly! Beetle! Great cannon! Mortar! We're Sigma's heirs!
Balthazar Gelt.
They want to hit the flank here now.
Understood! Pretty well! Detect
Just have to cancel the charge.
to combat! What do you bid? Fire! Pass the bow! Now!
Moving faster.
By Ulrich's wrath! Swordsman! For the twin-tailed comet! For the twin-tailed comet!
Detachments move.
Cavalry is weak to bombardment.
Moving now. Poland staff.
Take aim!
Those guys have some serious leadership, man.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Pick your targets! Fire! For the Emperor! Form a ring of steel! At speed! Taking position!
To battle. For the Emperor.
How's the campaign going so far? It's good. It's good. Might be able to hold this area.
Bow before me.
Through the cannon! Mortar! Ready to smite!
We're not really in a good spot until we get a second army.
Hand gunners!
And it's still a big grind from there. But the satisfaction of getting a victory screen in this type of campaign, many things are more satisfying.
Handgunners! To battle! Ready for war!
Need to try to kill this guy to get more money. We really need more money.
Moving now! Shield of faith! No lingering!
Ready for war!
Missiles will fly!
It's crazy the guy in 95 armor is running faster than the guys in light armor.
Sigma's blessing upon this.
He's actually running at max speed here.
To battle
The shit can be real, 31 speed is bullshit.
for Heldenhammer.
Handgunners! Formation, march!
No lingering. They'll never move again.
Ever move again? Well, they're still running.
Going.
Still running like nothing's happening.
Quick march. On my command. Moving off. We are Sigma's heirs. Take position. Moving. Seeking enemy. Move out.
Play the heretic!
Take the ground!
At speed.
Load it, sir! Handgunners! The guard to the right!
Warrior priest. By Ulrich's wrath. Ulrich's wrath on them. Taking position.
Go!
Ready for battle.
Yes, sir! Quickly!
Faster. Moving fast. Let's go.
Shudder unit should really take double damage.
Ready to smite.
We do have Imperial Gunnery, and we have the veteran artillery skill. We're just missing firing drills, but firing drills are a luxury we can't afford right now. It's too expensive, we need a tier 5 for that.
Let us begin. Yes.
We're running out of skill points and we need to take Arcane Conduit. Arcane Conduit is more important than this. Yes, it's definitely more important than this.
Do not waste my potential.
Hey, Getting Breach, I'm still on Placing City. Well, the game is not released until next year. Easily might come with 4 armies here, but some damage here goes a long way. Don't have a Spy Master. We need to get a Spy Master. So important.
So, hit 'em hard and fast.
It is time. Moving off.
You got the Executioner.
Nation calls. I go where the winds howl.
The city is holding the river and we have to hold the city. It's very important.
Gur calls to me.
935. Raid. Need more income. I'll get the industry here as well. Do I still play Elder Scrolls Legends? No, I quit. In favor of Gwent. Much better card game.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Who
Holy shit.
disturbs me?
What the hell?
Who calls?
Gonna have to drop Soul Bullets for now.
You summon me. Their treasures are mine.
Don't need a second wizard in this army anyways. Now. Hey Bad Lobster, how's the Deathwish campaign going? Right now is actually looking pretty nice, Come on guys, attack Stilland, don't be like that. Attack Stilland. Cannot defend city against this army.
Not likely.
6 great swords is too much for this garrison. You have to go with a good old one. Hope the AI will mess it up. I need another 1200 income at least. 1200. I start dropping replenishment buildings, it might get very rough. Okay, this is also the luxury you can't afford. But if I drop the Grigor building here and we can't save the city from 2 sieges in a row, I'm gonna lose the city. Gonna have to get extra income in Hochland. I didn't play last 2 expansions, D-Bags. I kinda stopped playing the game even before I started Gwent. I'd send 3 armies here. I mean, it's not a big deal. They don't have tier 3 plus units. Hey, hop.
I refuse. Absolutely not. I am ready. Are you?
This will lower the upkeep cost on the spearmen, and we can recruit them spearmen in rank 4. Another 5 upkeep reduction cost. The second army might need to have a combination of spearmen and swordsman.
How should we proceed?
Can't believe the Mindenheim is not getting attacked. Probably gonna attack next turn. What is Midland doing? War with Norska. If you survive one more turn here, we'll be able to hold the city for a while.
Now? I will not obey. I'll ignore that.
What we really need to destroy is Ostland, guys.
Sigmar forbids this. Sir? So? I will not obey.
We can destroy most of this. Then we can sack Kesseln Rauken again.
Ready. Onwards.
Hey, Booker. We have a sharpshooter and an artillery master. Just what we need. Just what we need. We won't be able to get metal to gold to magic because we've taken logistician, but that's not critical. Archencon is way more important.
By the comet. No.
This is good experience here, also good money. What we need right now is a second army to get Spy Master as fast as possible. And consider getting another wizard. Exodus to Ultuan. See this thing here? Temperate Island, unpleasant. The construction costs and the growth and the replenishment penalties are so high that we can't do anything there. Not by being constantly attacked. Suitable climate or bust. In a regular campaign you might go to Ultuan. Ultuan is bad climate for the Empire. In here, building farms is a luxury. On Ultuan, building farms will be a must. And if you're building farms, you cannot build income.
I am the Supreme Patriarch. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do not waste my potential.
So this is one, two. They're just still in the tier 2 phase. Need to get a second army going, otherwise we're gonna fall behind. It's supposed to be a second army at this point, and the first army has to be a little better. The moment the enemy starts getting some nasty stuff, it's gonna hurt badly.
Swordsman!
I'm not even sure I want to expose the flanks to the firing pistoliers. Definitely go for tick here.
Ready for
Pistoliers will try to fire where we cannot block the damage. So we have to kill them with crossbows.
Stay
Crossbows counter
ready!
pistoliers. Yeah, this is better on the side.
The Empire endures!
First target, kill pistoliers.
Ready! The Empire endures!
Our artillery will handle their range.
Crossbowmen! Mortar! Awaiting orders! Mortar! Sir! Great cannon!
Sigma calls.
Good! Ready to smite! Hellstorm!
Everybody in guard mode.
For Heldenhammer! Fire! By Ulrich's wrath! Stop! Target and fire!
For Heldenhammer.
Sigmar commands! Through to cannons! We serve the Emperor!
Move out! Armor helps. Moving faster. Formation march.
Sending 3 pistoliers on the left side.
Swordsman! Cannons! Fire! Great cannon! Sigmar calls!
Obey.
Ready! Yes, my lord!
Quick march.
Swordsman! We serve the Emperor!
Just gonna try to ignore to hit so they can shoot the sides.
For the Empire.
Ready! Mortar! Ready!
We'll go shoot those crossbows there.
By my will alone. Haste to energy. Feel my ire.
Take aim! For Heldenhammer!
Look at how these guys are ignoring the angle here.
Mortar! Power unleashed! My God, Baras! Now!
Oh, man, don't worry, I'm not gonna charge. I'm coming, don't worry.
The ground! Crossbows ready, General! State troops ready! Mortar! Crank that machine! Crossbowmen!
They'll never move again. Ready for war. Get them.
Amber Wizard! God brings death! Get them!
The Empire endures.
Crossbows ready, General! Find your targets!
Guys not breaking is very interesting.
Ready for war! Lance!
Now!
Carnage! Awaiting orders! For Heldenhammer! Marta! Yes, General! We serve the Emperor! Crossbowmen! For Heldenhammer!
Volan Star!
By Gil Maraz!
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Fleet! Now! Ready for war! Rip and tear!
Kislev, go home, you're drunk.
Very well!
Yes, General!
Ulrich's wrath on them! I am master of Shalom.
Untamed power! War!
The hell? Minimal casualties here. As long as any of the crossbows don't, on swordsmen don't take over 50% is great. $1,087 now. This way the cost is great. I'm gonna take this.
Let us
We can recruit rank 5 infantry if we get tier 3 timber. It's 15% extra movement. We don't have the messenger. Messenger is pain. Yeah, I could use more this armor.
How should we proceed?
Make Booker's a little bit safer.
You summon me.
Actually pretty good amount of battles here. We need all the money we can get. Get this tier 3, we'll be able to recruit rank 5 spearmen and crossmen, which is great for the second army. Everything stacks pretty much. Night's Wolf. Everything unless it's the abilities with the same name. Like replenish troops and scouting don't stack. Or if you would have like that 2 evasions, only 1 works.
I refuse. Yes. I am
This is
the
very
supreme
good experience
patriarch.
here and nice lightning strikes. Thought they were safe here, but we can kill them all and get just nice amount of gold here, which we really need. We're gonna be starving for gold very soon. Yeah, so it's getting good right now. I can see the second army. I can see it. Which means we're gonna have a breather.
Great cannon!
You know, as in some air finally.
Ready for war! By noon, ready! Swordsman! Loaded, sir! Crossbowmen!
Fallen staff.
Awaiting orders! Missiles will fly!
Ready.
Untamed! Hellstorm! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Ulrich's wrath on them.
Swordsman! Moving now! Ready! Taking position! Missiles at the ready!
With haste. Quick march. Quick march.
For Heldenhammer! We obey! For the Warhammer! We serve the Emperor! For Heldenhammer! Take the ground! Yes, sir!
Moving now. Haste gold magic.
Hellstorm rocket battery! Understood!
Go.
For the Emperor!
What the hell is the damage there? Not even Outriders.
Balthazar Gelt. At speed. Ready for war.
For Heldenhammer! We are Sigmar's heirs!
I am supreme.
Hellstorm! Artillery!
State troops are very weak to mortars and the Hellstorm.
Sigmar calls! Great cannon!
Take the ground.
Bestial stroke!
By Ulrich's wrath. Lord of metal.
For Sigmar! Fire! For Heldenhammer! Conditions acceptable!
Formation.
Sigmar guides us!
For the Warhammer. Charge the battle hymns. The Empire.
Crossbows ready, General!
I am master of Shama. For Heldenhammer. Attack! Now then.
Moving now! To battle!
Ready for war.
Attacker, defender. Look at this fancy icon on top. No doubt part of the multiplayer kappa. I think next wizard I'm getting Bright or Jade.
You summon me.
It is better if you have quality in the armies.
Let us begin.
Like great swords, demigriffs, team tanks. But Jade is very helpful. You can get way more out of Bright if you don't have a good army. When I take Mindenheim, last thing yesterday.
Direct me.
Do not waste my potential.
Not likely.
Yes?
I wanna approach Castle Morauken, then march back next turn. This is a war zone here.
So?
Yeah, Nuln is standing, but the rebels are not attacking the besiegers. Can't let this guy move again. We won't be able to get the good movement for next turn. Terrain is not too great for the artillery. Swordsmen are in good shape though. Do have quite a bit of crossbows, but mortars counter crossbows. Lightning strike here, we lose like a third of the movement. We still march to the other side. We're gonna lose one turn next turn anyways. I got lightning strike? Holy shit, really? This is, you know, guys, something that you hard to explain to you guys. Why not lightning strike is better here. I could try though, I could try, but I'm still drinking my coffee here. Well, easy, too long, don't read. This army is in march stance. All our crossbowmen are sharpshooters. So this is pretty one-sided here. You just this approach here, it's bad for the artillery. Facing the enemy front, it's good, even for the artillery. So the front is good for the artillery. But you have to understand, if you're relying on the artillery and guns, terrain can be crippling, or can be ridiculously one-sided. It's the only downside of extra artillery and extra guns. The mortars and the crossbows really don't care about terrain. while the Hellstorm and the cannons care a lot about the terrain. We could deploy in this area here, like a L. We're facing this here, they might just converge with their reinforcements. So this is gonna make this like a deploy line here, slightly elevated, good for the swordsman. Tell me the crossbows to do most of the killing on the right side.
The Heldenhammer! Crossbowmen!
I don't need this this much on the left.
Swordsman!
I can go a little bit wider here.
Ready for war!
Their swordsmen, they have no chance against our swordsmen.
Swordsmen!
The fact the guild gives 10 more armor to your swordsman already gives you an advantage.
The Empire endures!
And it's not only 10, the guild swordsman can have additional 29 armor.
Swordsman! Ready for war!
We'll put this one here. Want the Hellstorm firing into the trees.
For Heldenhammer!
We have to deploy guild very close here and try to punish their tiredness.
Standing by! Yes, General!
Yeah.
Crossbowmen!
Yeah, we're gonna use crossbows to shoot this. Rank 7 crossbows have the sharpshooter veteran battle skill, which makes them very strong. You see the missile damage 40? Let's compare it to a rank 1 crossbow. 21.
Hellstorm! Chant the battle hymns!
And I have a little bit gap here.
Swordsmen! By Ulrich's wrath! Swordsmen!
Yeah. The ranged units on the undead are just flavor. It is not a question if we can win this battle. We have to win it with minimal casualties. The moment you start thinking you can take some casualties in this type of campaign, it's gonna be your undoing. You might be winning a little bit too much, and then all of a sudden the enemy comes with Vargulfs and, oh my god, hard to even imagine it, Terrorgeists. And you think you're gonna win like every other battle so far, and bam, half your army is, just fleeing in their pajamas. Shaking their pajamas because, they can't handle terror.
The Empire endures! To battle!
To battle! Take the ground! I am master of Shavon. Charge! Battle awaits! Fight them!
Shit.
Formation, march! Haste,
This pistol is gonna do some damage, but they're obstructed right now.
moving faster! At speed!
They're going around our crossbow lines,
Armed and ready! We serve the Emperor! For the twin-tailed comet! Guns of Nome! Fire!
Moving now!
Soldiers of the Empire!
Go!
Taking way too much damage here, but we can push on toughness next turn.
Curse the foe! Crossbow ready, General! We are Sigmar's heirs!
We are Sigmar's heirs! No lingering! They'll never move again! Take position! Quick mark!
The Empire endures! Yes,
They're just moving away as we moving our crossbows.
Moving now!
They really don't wanna go into the crossbows.
Shield of Faith! My God, Miraz! Take your targets! Sigmar calls! Yes, sir! Sigmar's blessing upon this! Ready for war! Yes, sir! For Heldenhammer! We obey! For the twin-tailed comet! Sigmar! Great cannon! We serve the Emperor!
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
The Empire endures! At your service! Understood? Sigmar!
Conditions acceptable.
Moving!
Ready for war!
Take the ground!
Obey!
Hellstorm rocket battery! Swordsman! We serve the Emperor! Sigmar guides us! We serve the Emperor! Yes, sir! By God, Miraz!
I am supreme!
Mortar! Discipline is key! Detachments, move!
They're artillery towards the second
Let us
army.
go! Break that machine! Amber Wizard!
This is a very good range when overcasted. We don't have the armor to keep overcasting on this guy. Look at the range, it's amazing.
Untamed power! We are Sigmar's heirs! Crank that machine! We obey! By Ulrich Schrock!
Guns have taken a lot of damage in Guild.
At speed!
We're Sigmar's heirs! Go! Sigmar guides us!
These guys will block the Pistoliers.
Mortar!
Okay, here they come here.
Machine! Yes, my lord!
Just to focus all fire here.
Ready to fire! Ready for war!
This is good.
How?
The Birdman is a good rank right now. Well, he's been useless until pretty much this point. Now he's gonna be doing pretty good.
I am master of Shadowr! For Heldenhammer!
Break this armor. They have no armor now. And they actually have technology now. Open fire all three here.
They'll never move again!
Ready! Cannons fire! Very well! Hellstorm! Through
They're about to break.
Crossbowman! For Sigmar! Fire! Great cannon!
Take position!
Mortar! The Empire endures! Elevate cannon!
Lord of metal!
Obey!
Ulrich's wrath on them! Feel my
Another miscast.
Raise weapons ready!
Try to kill this guy here.
Taste gold magic.
Will I be getting final transmutation? No. Final transmutation? Yes. Transmutation lead? No. Of course I'm getting final transmutation. It's when you have a lot of juice, the main spell to use.
I am the supreme.
The bird is
patriot.
taking way too much damage. Oh, we got messages as well. Now we have all 3 movement followers. Messenger 6%, Kizla Causer 7%, Scribe 8%. We are getting 2 points final transmutation, 1 point earthing, 1 point magical reserves. This is the main spell to do damage once you have a lot of power. This guy should be fine. The main way to cast the Flock of Doom is overcasting, because you get range and duration. It just costs double, and the double duration. But it also causes quite a bit of damage if you don't get more armor.
You summon me.
Second Castle Rauken next turn.
Yes, that will do.
What is Headhunter? It gives you experience on the new recruits and more local recruitment capacity. It's trash. Compared to Renowned and Feared, dripping shit. There is things really far.
How should we proceed?
Yeah, we need another 7 turns, and then we can recruit like rank 5 Crossman and the going to have to use this 3% damage reduction, then this 10% damage reduction here.
What?
Why debuff the enemy with transmutation of lead and then rely on your greatsword's demigriffs to kill them when you can just melt the enemy? Much more reliable way of doing damage. This is very cheap though. It's very cheap and good duration. But final transmutation is final transmutation. Why waste power here? As final transmutation, save the power for the half of the final transmutation next time. Yelt is a damage dealer, not support. You can have metal to support with glittering robes and in the transmutation of lead. You buff your own troops with armor. You debuff the enemy, so you basically get more metal defense. But why do this? Metal Shift activates to get damage anyways. And you just use Sitting Doom, Gehenna's Golden Hounds, and the final transmutation, and you just murder the enemy. Dealing damage is way more reliable than debuffing in metal lore.
What?
The last point, 36, 37, 38, 39 now. That's a shame. That's a shame. The last point might be the Renowned Scholar. Hopefully nobody attacks Middenheim now, because we're about to get walls. Odotum, Searing Doom is also really cheap. Since they changed the main trait, you never need to put a second point in Searing Doom. In my opinion, Searing Doom should just have 1 point anyways. No, this is the build. This is not my first time playing Gelt. I played many times, and this is the build. The logistician is critical. Are you serious? Fucking hell! Right, exactly enough range of the Fog of War. Hicks, report. You see that shit? They always time it for the last turn on the walls, or scumbags.
No.
Now? Move! I cannot.
Do not waste my potential. The nation calls. So,
This would break
We need to
my
investigate
heart.
what's here in the east. I'm considering to sack 2 settlements this turn. We're in a good spot here, GoldenEye, but they can still put a lot of pressure on us. Let's just leave it there. Man, this could have bought us so much time if I got that wall there. They would have still attacked, but they had exactly enough movement outside Fog of War. It's like probably up to the last percentage of the movement they had exactly enough. That's why they positioned this right there. But things that we don't see this area here, and look at this. Now we see it. They fucked up the Fog of War, man. Look at this. This is my territory. This is Fog of War. If I knew they were here, I would have recruited regiments renowned here. Fucking Fog of War glitches. Look at this. My territory. My territory. Fog of War. We could have enemy here right now and we don't know about it. They fucked up. All of a sudden the Fog of War is fucked up. Last 2 updates. You're supposed to see all of your territories and then like at least half an inch into the border of the enemy territory. Watchtowers, roads, fucking hell, make believe. Why is there fucking fog of war in my territory? Is it strategy game or Hearthstone?
I shall be victorious.
Can't leave sheets to chance here. Take your fog of war. Why did they fuck up War of War and don't mention anything about it?
The Empire endures.
Mortar! The Empire endures.
There is a chance we get a bad retreat after sec, and we might get stuck.
Mortar!
It's a small chance, but I take the chance.
Our weapons are yours.
What was the update called? Total War Blog. Let's go. Just get rid of this Chinese shit. Where's the last 400 page?
Shit.
And it's wall of text here, just like okay, not even the Amethyst update. Where the hell is the patch, man? It's like this is this Total War or something else here. It was called the Doomsayer update. The Doomsayer update in the fucked up fog of war. All of a sudden, some parts of your empire are hidden.
Hellstorm! Artillery! Swordsman!
No patch notes, no clarifications why. Just just do it. What the fuck are they writing those patch notes down if we don't get all the information?
Crossbowmen!
They even ninja patch Tomb Guard fix. They fix the Tomb Guard bug on the technology. Where the fuck's in the patch notes? Who the fuck cares about patch notes? We put in the patch notes what we want to put in patch notes, how it suits us.
Acceptable! Show us the foe!
Sigma calls. Amber Wizard.
We are steadfast!
For Heldenhammer.
Ordnance ready!
Ready for war.
State troops ready! The Empire endures!
Lord of Metal. We are Sigma.
What they done with the Fog of War, it's a big fuck up.
Formation.
It's bad. And the fact they haven't explained why they done that, it's even worse.
Ulrich's wrath on them. Bow before me.
What do you bid? Pick your target!
Move it.
Ranging target! Yes, my lord!
I am master of Shamon. Bestial strength. No lingering. East gold. Quick march.
Oh, there are, yeah, sure, I believe it.
Amber Wizard!
At speed!
For the Twin-Tailed Comet!
Ready for war!
100 kills on the cannon, that's very impressive. Don't even have firing drills, this battle was very short. Hey, West Weasel. Don't retreat in a bad direction.
Onwards!
Okay, that's good, perfect.
Do not waste my potential.
Let's see if they get outnumbered penalty here. This is another thing that was messed up. Outnumbered penalty. It has been changed. Patch notes. So many underlying mechanics in this game that you never explained, and they just get tuned without ever putting the patch notes. I bet you half of the characters don't even know about these mechanics. Only a couple people probably know it. Bet you if you ask that wheel guy, you have no idea what unarmed penalty is.
Lord of Metal!
Ready for war! Mortar!
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Outnumbered penalty works.
By my
50-50,
will,
sometimes works. So this enemy suffering outnumbered penalty, forces outnumbered by the enemy. So this is just a start. As the timer goes, this penalty will increase.
Ulrich's wrath on them!
What rate and how fast, nobody knows.
Bow
And it doesn't work always. -2. And still at -2.
The Empire endures! Armor melts!
-2.
I am supreme!
How it works? Well, who can explain it? When does it trigger?
I am master!
Still -2, not increasing.
Poland!
Guys, remember the past it was increasing every few seconds? Because the force will run downward. This is to prevent, you know, running around the field and hiding in trees. -2. They changed this and they didn't even explain why they changed it.
What? Take position! Lord of Metal!
Still -2. Been on 1 minute and a half.
Obey!
Still -2. This is glitched, man. This must be glitched. -3. Oh, taking 2 minutes, huh?
We are Sigmar's heirs!
-3. This was definitely changed. We haven't heard a word in the patch notes why it was changed. Why would we heard about this in the patch notes? Because very few people know this shit even exists. -6. -6.
Quick march!
-7. It didn't work like this in the past. That was changed as well. Nothing in the patch notes.
Warrior priest! Prepare for combat!
-7. -8.
Ulrich's wrath on them!
Eventually becomes so high the enemy just routes.
Prepare for combat.
And you want to hit the best thing. Let's say you're fighting a much larger army, and you kill 90% of that army. The penalty does not apply. So they're running around with one unit, while the rest of the army is routed, and they're not facing the outnumber penalty. What's more irritating than one crossbow on wavering running for 1 minute? You can't chase because you don't have cavalry, and there's no outnumber penalty.
The Empire endures.
14, 15, 16, 17,
Ready to smite.
20, 21, 22. It's been changed, didn't work like this before. And why does it work in this battle? And I've had battles where outnumbered them even more, it didn't work.
Take position!
Outnumbered penalty is kind of like army losses, but increases all the time. Because you're not even supposed to be on the battlefield against the overwhelming enemy force. And I feel like the outnumber penalty here triggered. It's not even working as intended. It triggered here because the enemy had only Lord. The garrison didn't count. Because I've had battles without the Lord against tier 3 garrison when there was no outnumbered penalty. So this is another one of those things that got glitched over time. Guys, bunch of Chaos Warriors fighting the Kislev garrison of 2 swordsmen, 3 spearmen. What number penalty? What number penalty? I think it triggered here because the guy is 1 in the army, and the garrison not even counts in this case. And that's why it starts 2 and it slowly builds up as they take damage. I'll give you a couple more examples of this. This is what it should work for sure, because are they gonna resist us with this? There should be a button somewhere you click, force them to surrender. The enemy army just disbands and flees, so you don't even have to load the screen or click out to resolve. Especially when the battles where there is a outnumber penalty.
By the comet.
We don't want Kislev to take this city, and we don't want to waste the rest of our movement, so we just march back.
Follow me. So,
we do want to get armor here, and then we're gonna get drafted regulars.
Your orders?
Really a shame we didn't get the wall at Midland. How do you kill 6 great swords? You're gonna get Siege Tower, Siege of Tyr here to split the crossman. Doesn't matter what kind of damage we do, we just can't win against 6 great swords. We have too much armor and our infantry just gets murdered. And then there is 2 halberdiers still better than our infantry. They have also some experience. We might get a lucky auto resolve here, but it's probably a defeat. While in defeat. Probably would have killed a bit more, but doesn't matter. If you can win it's bad to kill stuff here. We lost Null. Null had 50 income. I'm not sure how we're gonna survive without 50 income. But still it might go north now. The halberdiers are already a problem for us, and great swords are even worse. We don't have the damage technology and extra armor. This guy will keep them busy.
Yes, General.
This turn we don't need a Supreme Patriarch account. We'll put Spy Master just to get better chance.
Sir? Take them before they
Come on,
get to
Booker. This is like critical. Can't save city either way.
Yes.
Why did these bastards have to be here? I had to move here. Can you be a little less toxic, please?
Moving off.
There are 2 Chaos factions in this area. 2 Beastmen factions. This place will spawn Nestor Rebel, so it needs to keep getting attacked here. Imminent rebellion at Midland. This will be easy to defend if we got a wall there. I need Wolfenburg to get attacked because rebellion there is nasty.
my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, it's Jirogue. Thank you for Twitch Prime. Oh, you're going somewhere, friend.
Mortar! We are Sigmar's heirs!
This in the back is actually pretty flat here.
Ready for war!
By my will alone.
Still too many invisible walls in this type of terrain.
Ready for war.
Ready for war! Yes, my lord! We serve the Emperor!
Ready to smite. At speed. On way. Battle wizard. They'll never move again. For the Empire.
I want the beastman to kindly fuck off.
For Heldenhammer. Take the ground.
So we can farm the rebellions with Second Army in peace.
Balthazar Gelt.
The beastmen are always unpredictable factor in the terrain.
Now, we are Sigmar's heirs. Moving. Volan staff. Take position. Go.
Family stream? What family stream? It's not a family stream.
Armor melt. The Empire endures.
The first thing I did when I came on Twitch to become a broadcaster,
Wrath on them.
click the check mark mature stream.
The Empire is yours.
So you have to be 18 in the Europe and 21 in the America,
Supreme. Sigma.
and you still don't get any boobs.
Battle waits. We are Sigma's heirs. To battle, Sigma. Ready to smite. Take the ground. At speed. Now, for Heldenhammer. Yes. Moving out. Sigma calls. Pass the foe.
Awaiting orders!
Sigma calls. I will obey. Bow before me. Formation, march. By Ulrich's wrath.
Pick your targets!
Moving faster. Heldenhammer.
Well, the only way we reduce the amount of swordsmen in our army is by adding better infantry or cavalry, and we can't afford this right now. There's gonna be a battle where a lot of range will be a big handicap. So the swordsmen are here to stay, because they're cheap. What a waste, man. What a waste.
Do not waste my potential. I am in ascent.
One turn, boys. One turn.
I think not. So,
Attacking this is bad now. Just gonna drop tier 1. Useless. Useless.
now no, scum.
I blame Booker.
How should we proceed?
I mean, I blame like the mess up for war, of course. But it's not Booker's fault.
It is forbidden.
Direct me. March!
Booker really needs like rank 20 plus to be effective. What's the most popular creation? Swear word, I wonder. I don't know. Pushy Kurats.
No.
Haven't been up to date with him. What's popular with his swearing? My swears are in English. My usually what I was saying back when I used to use more creation was Koi Vrag. It's like it's just a light one. It's can pretty much translated, you know, what a hell, pretty much. But literally, what a devil.
Absolutely not. Let us begin. Never.
Five turns until we start making the next. It's actually 6 turns. We have to be patient for this so we can recruit rank 5 units.
I am ready. Are you?
Even my dreams are in English, guys. Even my dreams. At least most of them.
You summon me. Pick up the pace. Very well, I will do this. Wind of Shammon, I will. Move.
There's some words in Croatian are similar in Russian. It's mainly, you know, numbers. Confirmation word, you know, like that. Few others, but over 80% of it's different. Even if something sounds very familiar, TU in Russian creation compared to the other one, it still might not mean the same thing.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
We can recruit rank 5 crossbows and rank 5 spearmen. This is gonna be a big deal for the garrisons, especially the walled cities. Yeah, Hvala means tanks in Croatian. Well, Glory is Slava Ogrilam, so it's pretty much similar. Hvala, Slava, two different words. Slava is glory.
Let us begin.
Thing is, we can carry the second army by moving them together for about 20 turns, well, so we can get actually ranks guaranteed while the guild is supporting. Hey, the beastmen are annoying us. They're goddamn cockroaches. They pop up a lord and they just AFK and annoy us. Isn't Fame and Glory the same thing? Because in Creation is pretty much the same thing. Who is Aldorf? Midland? Well, that's infamy, Madurentum.
Is it time?
Need to level up Booker.
Take them before they get
Every point he gets, he has a 100% chance to succeed, but also more expensive actions.
the Empire.
We can hold these cities here right now. We're working on the second army.
Do not waste my potential.
My god, really? Why did he have to have Outriders?
staff.
Well, in Croatian, fame and glory are similar, pretty much the same word.
Away! For Heldenhammer!
The Empire endures! By Ulrich's wrath! By Galmaraz!
These Dervish companions, but as for non-stop battles, yeah. It can get also very exhausting.
For the Emperor!
But like, when you look at the big picture that you might get a victory screen, might be worth it.
Pick them up!
Yes,
Sigmar calls!
by my will alone. Feel my ire.
Forwards! Swordsmen! Charge! Ready for war! Shields up!
I'm friendly fire, you know.
To war! Attack!
No magic.
Crossbows ready, General! Take aim! We serve the Emperor! Hellstorm!
Casualties, 60 casualties on swordsman is acceptable. That's very much expected.
We obey!
A melee unit is expected to lose half entities in a battle.
Swordsman!
The Empire
Victory screen. What are you saying to us? We can't get a victory screen this campaign?
Sigmar calls.
Swordsman!
Lord of Metal. Fight them.
By Galmaraz!
Three hits did not damage, just knockback.
Do not waste my potential.
I'll give him some armored horse. That armor matters.
By the comet. Moving off. Ready.
Apprentice wizard. And this one does help.
Sir?
Didn't even expect these guys to ever make a move like this.
I am ready. Are you?
It's very good for the rebellions. Only got this tier 2. This is not worth attacking unless it gets upgraded a bit.
So?
Everything else is a little bit too far. We have Krugenheim and Kappelburg closest.
Yes, that will do.
Sinkham is looking better and better now. Almost have enough to. This one should be fine. The army will not be able to carry. It will be there just to smack some easy targets. Geld can only do one big move a turn. Having a second army to do small stuff so the Geld doesn't have to do it every turn, it's already a game changer. With a large enough treasure, it's possible, Amir, yeah. We have 10 more armor.
Yes.
59 armor swordsman. Okay, in 4 turns, when we get this, we'll start recruiting a new army. And will primarily be spearmen and crossbowmen.
Who calls?
We'll get another harasser on the campaign map. It's important to spy.
Direct me.
Your
Actually,
orders?
don't care about wound here. Just a waste of money for most part.
The nation calls. How should we proceed? Hit 'em hard and fast.
Now,
You guys are not intimidated, huh?
curse are you up?
Not intimidated, are you? %10 damage for the flagellants, spearmen, and the swordsman. 5% upkeep reduction for the infantry units.
I am in ascent. By the comet.
Before we do this battle, I'm going to get a coffee. Back in like 7 minutes.
Oh
Thank you, chef.
my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
I'm back, boys. I think we can wipe them here after the main battle. So at least one less beastman faction in the area. I don't know, maybe the last battle skill I could take for the... I mean, this. If you lose them, it doesn't matter anymore. The one for the extra wizards and 20% research is too good. Thank you, Rubio. Yoo-hoo. Power is looking very nice.
Ready for war!
We have 450 range on the cannon. With a little bit closer, we could bombard the Siger. Shoot Siger from this area. Actually, too close now. Focus fire on that Siger, but shooting a Minotaurs 2 times would minimize a lot of damage. Put it here. Open fire on the cows and then switch on the Siger. You need to do like 3k damage to the cows and then that's a really high damage.
Swordsman!
And they have dogs, which means we need to cover the sides.
By Ulrich's wrath!
This many artillery, it's dangerous to not cover the sides. You don't have a cavalry unit yourself.
Warrior
So
priest!
pay attention where they're going.
Swordsman!
Crossbowman!
They can shoot behind infantry if they have a large enough target.
Sigmar!
So Minotaurs engaging swordsmen, the handgunners can shoot.
State troops ready!
I am supreme!
Depends who they're fighting.
Good. Pass the bow! By Ulrich's wrath!
Ranging targets! Mortar! Sigmar calls! We are Sigmar's heirs!
For Heldenhammer!
Guns of no!
Don't waste shots there.
Shields up! Sir! Sir! Form a ring of steel! Target and fire!
Ulrich's wrath on them! Magic!
Oh, that was a crazy direct hit there.
The Empire endures! Go!
Needed one good hits on those minus.
We are Sigmar's heirs! No lingering!
Hellstorm! With a twin-tailed comet!
My mind will
Dogs are going on the left.
Swordsman! Understood! Understood!
Minus have taken 3 casualties, it's fine, switch on Siger.
Cannon!
For Heldenhammer!
For the Warhammer! Yes, sir!
Dogs are very dangerous to artillery. You miss them once and they bye-bye artillery.
Crossbowman!
The Empire endures!
take the ground!
Oh man, this guy's actually got hit hard here.
For the Emperor! Moving fast!
There must be some friendly fire there.
Charge! Crossbowman! Bring it down! For the Emperor! Swordsman!
Need to switch here.
Moving now!
Poland stop! Moving now!
How's it going down?
Ready, General!
Take position! Feel my fire!
Yes, General!
You guys should be fine on the right.
For the Emperor! Sigmar calls! Swordsman! Quickly!
Harpies are getting annoying here. Let's nuke this. Tiger is actually slowly going down by the cannons, but it's still far. The Tiger has a lot of health. I want to say, a lot of health. Send this guy here, but he's slowly killing the Beast Lord.
Take aim! Water! Yes, General.
This guy is a really big trouble here. Let's what I'm doing here.
Go, Rangers! Fire! For Heldenhammer! Hellstorm rocket battery! Mortar! For Heldenhammer!
That's good here now. Go that out.
Pick them off!
2 units have taken heavy damage. This two.
Our command!
But everything else acceptable damage.
Get them! I am master of Shamon.
The Empire endures!
Swordsman did good. Taking over half the HP on the Tiger. Cannon is not just doing damage to Tiger, but also interrupting Tiger attacks. And this is also the best cannon in the game as well. So it can't even handle one Tiger during the course of the match. Top 3 favorite lores of magic: Lore of Vampires, Lore of Life, and it's tough, you know, for the third one between Fire and Plague. Now, Organ Gun is not a cannon. There's 3 cannons in the game: Great Cannon, Cannon, and the Carronade. This one is a regiment renowned, that's why it's best. Cannon is a high range, high damage, slow reload artillery unit.
Do not waste my potential.
Hey, I guess Plague is the third. Come on, they popped up another lord. Stop popping those lords.
Let us begin.
These guys are super annoying, man. They're just popping up lords so they survive every time. Three points that go into usually in Logistician go towards Hiram. Got the campaign skill version. This is 2 more battle wizards. %% research is also very nice. Like, you have to take that. This skill should have 1 point only, not 2 points. This doesn't really do much. Doesn't do much, and if we lose the initial ones, it's very hard to get them back to veterans. We do need some technologies faster than the others. It's a glitch. Click this and immediately puts you back to details, so you cannot reset your points. That's a glitch introduced with the Doomsayer update.
Sir? Direct me.
I am ready. Are you?
Need to finish off this horde here. They're gonna survive and still be annoying. All it takes, one bad faction start focusing on us, we lose.
Ready for war! Swordsman! We are
Been fighting easy enemies so far.
Balthazar Gelt!
Great cannon! Mortar! Hailstorm! Awaiting orders!
Crossbows ready, General! Swordsman! Moving now! Quick march! Crossbows ready, General! Taking position! Onwards!
Bow before me!
We are ready! At speed!
We have those annoying harpies there. And the doggos.
The Empire endures!
Great cannon! Form a ring of steel!
Yes, my
God
lord.
damn it.
Understood! Fire at will! For the Warhammer! We serve the Emperor! Quickly!
We have that guy armored as well.
Armor melts.
Ah!
Wall of metal!
Go!
For the Empire!
Formation! March!
Formation! March!
Yeah, and this guy's not going around for sure.
Fire calls!
Tiger is also slowly getting killed.
Crossbowmen! For Heldenhammer!
Fight now!
Swordsman kill Chaos Warhounds with his stats.
Crossbows ready, General!
Get them!
Yes, General! Quick march!
Swordsman!
Ready!
For Heldenhammer! Swordsman!
Poland staff!
Don't have to kill them here, we just have to rout them.
Rock!
Pick your targets!
Got him! The Timber level 3 is almost done. In Hawkland, we'll get the second army. Could have had a second army earlier if we didn't lose Aldorf. But what can you do? Wald Washner appears. Come on, don't say such things.
You summon me? What? Step to it.
Actually gonna ambush here.
Very well.
I get
will
lucky with
do
this guy.
Direct me!
now that the Gelt is hidden, they're making moves towards Braskeep and Wolfenburg. Is Final Transformation actually a good spell? Yes, it's very strong. It's expensive, but Guild has extra lot of power. You wanna create situations where you can cover characters and units at the same time. It's like a strong version of AoE Spirit Leech or the Arcanon Forging. Just everybody gets affected. Best case scenario, get like 3 characters and 4 units, and it's ridiculous damage. Then it's worth over 50 power. Maybe these guys use the Beast Pet. The flat still end. Come on, man, just more beastmen come. Send them to Nagrod game, don't send them here.
So? Never. What? Onwards! Step to it!
Any expansion at this point is overextending without a second army. It's turn 52.
I am ready. Are you?
3 more turns, 3 more turns.
How shall
Witch
we
Hunter
proceed?
is might be trouble.
Ready!
What are the chances a rank 4 Witch Hunter without assassin that kills my guy?
Sir?
I said it's pretty high. Get the hell out of this area.
Let us move!
They build a basic wall. There was a student.
Is it time?
Let me check.
It is time.
What a student. How strong are these guys? 93.
I am the
Looks like good second on north.
Ready?
We now have enough heroes to consider more students. Our heroes are gonna be better once we get a Spy Master. I will try to use them together with the Spy Master. Should say Krugenheim.
ready. By the comet.
Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50. Karl is hiding. He built a well-fortified eagle nest atop of Brass Keep mountains. Nobody's gonna find him there.
Lord of Fuck!
Mortar!
They can take 2 towers. This one take 1 tower. Taking towers with the characters here. Artillery will do their thing, and then we send the rest if we need to.
Armed and ready! Shield of faith!
God! Quickly! Affirmative! I am Fury! With haste!
Past the foe! Taking position!
No lingering! To battle! Take position!
Cannons! Fire!
Take the ground!
That was a pretty good deployment here.
Go! Haste knows magic. Armor melted. And speed! Ulrich, wrath on them!
That went really bad direction.
Detachments move! Ready for war!
All good here.
Sigma calls! Ready!
Artillery is pretty experienced here.
What? Quick march!
It's gonna hurt.
They'll never move again!
5 units plus the character. Very good damage.
Bow before me! Moving now!
Here comes the big one!
Formation, march! Moving fast!
What do we have here? Not firing. Turn off fire at will. Turn on fire at will. Oh, they're firing now.
We are Sigma's heirs! Balthazar Gelt! I am master of Shadow! The Empire endures!
One more should break them here. I will break them. Bye bye. I'm 22 power arm. How many conduit here? This is 20. 25, huh?
Supreme!
Conduit can wait there.
The Empire endures! yours.
Hey, Kong.
Ready for battle, quickly.
For Heldenhammer! By my will alone! To battle! Ulrich's wrath on them!
By Ulrich's wrath.
Volan's staff! Haste gold magic!
We are Sigma's heirs.
Ready for war!
How would nice Blazing Sun flavor? Same shit like Rise Guard. Get him the banner of for the flaming attacks, and the Kindle Flame in the army, which you cast 3 times per minute. They can do a lot of damage.
Pick up the pace! You summon me. I am in ascent. Very well, I'll move.
Monojet has 57-second duration.
Your orders? Impossible. No. Not likely.
It's the best armor to get in Guild. Once this is done, I'm gonna get a second army. Light has become very average, if not below average, since the serious nerfs to the Net of Amantok. The range, duration, overcast nerfs, all really, really brutal. They just ruined it. Which leaves Light as only one good spell, which is Banishment. Everything else is average or below average.